Hello, we are in 2016 and the year has just flown by. The 2015 has just flown by. But 2016 is a year which is full of abundance because last year was a planning year and 2016 is a creative year. So I would be speaking about the major trends. But before that, we need to keep in mind the phenomena about long-term planets and short-term planets. The long-term planets are Jupiter, and it remains in your house for 1 year. The Saturn, 2.5 years. Uranus, 7 years. Neptune, 14 years. And Pluto, from 15 to 30 years, depending upon each zodiac. Now, what are the short-term planets? The short-term planets, Moon, which stays in your sign for 2.5 days. Mercury, from 20 to 30 days. Sun, 30 days. Venus, approximately 30 days. Mars, approximately 2 months. Sagittarius, 2016 for you guys. Now, Saturn is in your first house, which is a mixed blessing. On one hand, it shows prosperity, financial opportunities are seeking you out. On the other hand, it only dampens your spirit and natural optimism and enthusiasm for life. With this kind of transit, one feels older than one's years. Even younger brood feels old. However, this feeling brings in maturity and gives good work ethics and also the ability to fulfill and achieve targets in time. Pluto has been in your money house for many years. He will remain there for many more years to come. Hence, this is a long-term project. There is a financial detox happening in your life. Impurities are being purged so that only the healthy remains. This often produces financial near-death experiences. Something like you will be scared, you will be thinking you are going bankrupt. Now, Neptune has been in your 4th house of family and home since 2012 and will be there for many more years to come. The emotional life is being more refined. So your emotional sensitivities become stronger. Even people around you will show an inclination towards spiritualism. Uranus has been in your 5th house for many years. This indicates that children and children figures in your life now will be more difficult to handle. They may be more rebellious. You need to take an authoritarian approach with them. You need to spend time with them in order to drill the whys of what you want. Now, Jupiter, the ruler of your horoscope, has been in your 10th house of career since August last year. Thus, you are in a banner year of career. You will be on top of your game and above everyone in your world. This can be a very successful year indeed. Now, Jupiter moves into your 11th house on September 10th. This expands your social life and brings in new and important friends into the picture. So your most important interest should be your image, personal pleasure, finance, home, family and children. Your paths of greatest fulfillment will be your career, friends and group activities. Now we come to your health. Please keep in mind that whatever I tell you is from an astrological perspective on health and not a medical one. In olden days, these perspectives were identical, but in today's world, it is taken as reference and precautionary method. For a medical perspective, please seek medical attention. Now, health needs more attention than usual. 3 long-term planets are in stressful aspects with you. This becomes more challenging when they co-join with the short-term planets. The vulnerability increases. The times to be very careful and make sure that you get enough rest and maintain energy levels are from February 18th to March 20th, May 21st to June 20th, and August 23rd to September 22nd. Your 6th house of health is not strong this year and can be an additional problem. It could be that you are not paying enough attention here. You need to force yourself to pay attention even when you do not feel like it. Since the body is a dynamic energy system, the first line of defense is to maintain high energy levels. The spiritual immune system, your aura, must be strong. The vulnerable areas of your horoscope is explained through reflexology. Try to massage all of the foot on a regular basis. And pay attention to the points highlighted, what I'm going to tell you right now. When you massage, pay extra attention to the last 2 fingers of your feet to keep your ears and lungs healthy. The space under the thumb of the feet, rub it to keep your back and neck and throat active and strong. A little above the center of the feet keeps your kidneys clean and active. Saturn. Now, Saturn in your own sign is excellent for weight loss regimes. It is wonderful for disciplined regimes to keep the body in the right shape. It's not good for fertility though. Your personal life, your 4th house of family and home and family life is very strong. But so is your 10th house of career. You will be caught in the classical conundrum of trying to balance a successful home life with a successful career. Your focus on the career seems to put you at odds with the family and especially with a parent or a parent figure. It will take conscious effort to maintain harmony here. Things are not what they seem to be. These things will come out in due course and are probably not pleasant. Just remember that you are successful and above everyone, and this contributes to the problem. Because people can't handle your success, you see. So it's a part of the problem, so you have to learn how to ignore it. The person at the top is a natural target always. Family members seem deeply into spirituality these days. There are probably spiritual meetings of some type at home. You could create a Zen-like atmosphere at home to drive away the negative energies and bring in the positive. The smell of sage permeates the home. It purifies the home. Neptune is in your 4th house, indicates great emotional sensitivity. This is true for your family members also. Now, this is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it gives empathy and compassion for others, but on the other hand, it can make a person easily hurt by the slightest thing, your tone of voice or body language, some minor error of omission. Be more careful while dealing with loved ones. Make a conscious effort to save heartaches. Elders prosper in your life, and there are also moves predicted. You could either move houses or renovate your space. Do not try to over-control children or those younger to you. Remember, each one needs his or her own space as much as possible. It would be a mistake to over-control or micromanage everyone. If you're planning construction or major repairs, the timings which are good for you are from February 19 to April 5th or December 19 to the end of the year, the best periods for you. Finance and career. You are actually in a very prosperous period. The money house is strong and has been there for many years. This trend continues. Your financial planet Saturn is in prominent position in your 1st house. There is great focus here, and this tends to achieve success. Frankly speaking, this actually, I should say that this tends to lead to success. Financial opportunities come to you, and not just opportunities, but you will also have the intelligence to grab them and make money. You do not have to go out of your way seeking prospects. There are some challenges that you may have to overcome, but you do possess the drive and focus to overcome them. One of the dilemmas is about career success and finances. You are unable to decide to choose between career or finance. Generally, they go together, but not always. You will keep oscillating between status, prestige, or more money. This tussle will go on throughout the year, and in the end, you will be able to combine the 2 urges into something workable for you. By September 10th, as Jupiter moves away from this stressful aspect with your financial planet, you feel and enjoy your earnings. Pluto has been in your money house for many years. Aside from the financial detox, it indicates towards deep interests in spiritualism, the supernatural sources of supply. Now, Sagittarius has a natural inborn understanding of this. The financial intuition will be strong and supremely spot on, especially until September 9th. You just have to trust it. The beings of the spiritual world seem very concerned about your financial life and are active on your behalf. They tend to work on internal levels through dreams, visions, ideas, and sometimes hunches, premonitions. Sometimes they work through spiritual people who are proficient in occult sciences. Saturn as your financial planet favors a business or corporate kind of job. Your managerial abilities are important in finance. It favors real estate, commercial and blue chip companies. If these are involved in travel, education field, of those who are involved in the blue chip companies or in the travel, education field or publishing, then it's all the more better. Foreign investments foreign investments or dealing with foreigners will seem very interesting this year, and you will have opportunities there. Foreigners or foreign companies seem important in the financial life. There is much elevation and success happening in career, so you could expect appreciation and rise in status. Personal appearance and overall demeanor play a huge role in your success, your social and love life. This is not especially a strong love and social year. Your 7th house of love and social activities is most of the time empty. Only short-term planets will move through there, and that too briefly. Your 1st house of self is very strong, as most of the long-term planets are in the eastern sector of your chart. Now, this tends to more self-involvement rather than involvement with others. The cosmos emphasizes a balanced development. So for many years, romance takes a backseat. The empty 7th house indicates a stable kind of a year. If you were satisfied with love life last year, you will be satisfied in the year ahead. All relationships stand status quo. The social life gains momentum after September 10th. Spirituality for you. Now, secular psychology therapy has its good points. It gives emotional release to people and often insights into present emotional issues. Neptune in your 4th house of home and family indicates that a spiritual approach to emotional issues will be better than otherwise. If you are a believer in the divine, a very good psychological exercise is to surrender the emotional body, the feelings to the divine, and let it have its way. Slowly and steadily, the natural state of well-being sets in and happiness asserts itself. We don't create this, it's about allowing things to happen on their own. Saturn in your 1st house shows that your ego and your self-esteem is getting reality therapy. This year, like it happened in the last year. Saturn is going to build a healthy, realistic self-confidence in you. Pluto in your money house is revealing the deeper spiritual secrets of wealth and supply. The spiritual substance exists in unlimited quantities. The only limitations are personal, how much a person can receive and accept. The inflow of spiritual wealth leads to right actions that are necessary. You might find yourself much busier and much confident than ever before. God bless you for 2016. These were the major trends and the major guidelines for all of you. To get a personalized chart for 2016, which is more deeper and more individualistic, please visit my site and subscribe for my YouTube. Thank you.